keep solving the wrong problem in your business? Has that ever happened to you? Do you know that you might be focusing on the wrong problem? Do you know when you're focusing on what you think is the problem and it's not the problem in your business? It's easy to get into this mode where you think this is a problem, you're working on solving it, and unfortunately, that's not the problem to be solved. So, for example, let's say you find that your labor costs are just so high. They're just so high, and you're like, I'm paying this money each payroll period, and it's really too high compared to the industry, compared to my sales. It is too high, and the first thought from you could be that, okay, I just need to cut hours, or I probably have too many persons. However, that might not necessarily be the problem. There could be other problems when you have high labor costs, such as a problem with the flow of your operations. So there are bottlenecks in the processes, how things are prepared. So, for example, if you're in a restaurant business, it could be something as simple as the flow of how things are prepared. It could be the flow in your team. They really don't understand clearly what is expected. So you find that there are bottlenecks occurring in your business, and these lead to inefficiencies. The inefficiencies lead to you paying higher than normal labor costs, because what's happening is that your team, due to these bottlenecks or misunderstandings, confusion, they are taking longer than normal to do certain tasks, to you know, complete certain tasks, certain jobs. So you have those inefficiencies which cost you. So even if you cut labor hours, that won't solve the problem. So that is an example of when you're focusing on the wrong problem. I'll quickly give you another example, and then I'll share some steps in how you move away from solving the wrong problem. Another problem is you might find that you're going into bank overdrafts often in your business, and you say, okay, to solve the problem, I'm just going to get a bigger overdraft facility, or it could be, I need to ask the bank to increase certain reserves of my cat, stuff like that. So again, you're thinking that the problem is your overdraft facility is too low. However, whenever you have bank overdrafts, the first thing I usually look at with those I train and support is the timing of monies coming in and leaving your business. That's one of the first things I look at. There's a mismatch with when funds are coming in and when funds are leaving. And there are certain tools that can quickly let you know in advance that you're going to have a bank overdraft. So again, solving the wrong problem will lead to more and more and more increased frustration in your business. Why? Because you keep, it's like you lost a coin, and you're looking in the wrong area for that coin. You'll never find it. It's just gonna get you more and more frustrated. So in the same way, when you're solving the wrong problem in your business, you will get more frustrated. The problem gets deeper and deeper, it gets more toxic. There's so many spin-off to solving the wrong problem. And that is why it's so important to ensure that you're clear about what the problem is that should be solved. So the root of the issue, right? It's not just to say, I have an overdraft, a bank overdraft, so I just need to get more money in or increase the overdraft facility. Let's dive down to find the root of the problem. I'm paying labor costs are way too high. Let's dive down to find the root of the problem. And there are certain processes, steps to find the root of the problem. And that is why it's so important to not get taken off or swamped down into applying remedies quickly, right? It's like you're not sure. It's like you go to the doctor too, and usually you go to the doctor and you'll tell the doctor you're having a headache for days. The first thing the doctor will do is not just to give you a medication. They ask about other areas of your body, operation of other areas of your body, so they can get a deeper understanding of what's happening, what might have triggered the headaches. So again, dive deeper to find the root of the problem, so you're not solving the wrong problem. And if this is something where you're having problems in your business, different problems, right? And you're not too sure what the root of these problems are, you're not too sure if it's the right problem, you think it's a problem, then I invite you to send me a message so that we can deepen our conversation. We can keep this conversation going, and it's going to now be specific to your situation because every business is different, right? So if you're having various problems in your business, it could be problems with the performance of your team, problems with the flow of things, what should happen. I'm not getting collections in. There's so many problems, right? If you're finding this is happening or you're not even sure what is happening in your business, I invite you to send me a message and then I'll be so happy to continue our conversation and we can keep talking there. Do remember to share this broadcast out, community teamwork, and also share in the comments where you're coming from, where you're joining in from, and also what is your approach to solving problems in your business. And we'll be happy to continue the conversations too in the comments. So signing off in 3, 2, 1. Bye, everyone.